So today I'm going to share with you how you will get $15,000 in sales in the next 7 days. And I am Marianne, I am from Finland, I am a previous business coach. Currently I've founded this consulting and coaching company Smart Mentoring, and we have a team over 10 people helping our clients scale their businesses to 6 and 7 figures. And by the way, I'm currently living in Lisbon, Portugal, so I'm not in Finland, in Helsinki, where we moved to Lisbon. So if you want, you can also comment where are you watching this live today. It would be really interesting to see where everybody is located and based. But yeah, so today's topic is really interesting because I really have seen we've crossed we've done multiple even 5-figure days. Yeah, so yes, really over 10,000 euro in one day. So I believe that doing 15K in 7 days is totally doable. It all comes down to few things, and we are going to cover those things today. So I've started from zero network, savings or experience 6 years ago. I started with my first business. I was doing social media management, and then after a few years and also working for somebody else, I then started this current company, which is called Smart Mentoring. And we have helped thousands of women in Finland and also in Europe build businesses and scale their businesses to 6 and 7 figures even. So this is what we do, and I've seen so many amazing transformations by watching our clients do it, and not just myself, but also doing that myself, going from zero, building 7-figure business, and also the mindset shifts that it has now done for me. I just hopped out of a call with our operations manager, and we were already thinking okay, the next step is reaching 8 figures in a year, doing millions in 1 month. That is the mindset that I've now created by helping our clients, seeing what they can do, and seeing the real transformation that we can get to our clients. That's just incredible. And I know that there are so many people out there who are still wanting that kind of change. And that is what you can do also with your own coaching or consulting or your service-based business, really change people's lives. And if you are like that, if your services are doing some kind of transformation in health, wealth, or in relationships, that's what we can help you to do. You do the same. So I really believe that we all have that one thing inside of us, the passion and the drive on something. And just yesterday we had these calls with our clients, and they the one moment where you just get it, this is my thing, this is the way that I should be messaging my mission and my purpose to the world. That's the exact moment when you start also seeing some crazy business results. For example, our client who just had this type of moment where she realized that okay, this is my purpose, this is why I'm doing this, and she immediately got a new premium client who was paying her 4-figure amount straight away. And it's just amazing to see that change in people. So it's mostly the inner self and the limiting beliefs that we need to shift and change in order to do this type of changes, and also getting these type of results. So for example, getting those $15,000 or euros in sales in 7 days. So please comment if this resonates with you, or if you want to hear and learn how you can do this too in your own business. Today I'm going to share with you some things that not a lot of people are talking about publicly there, but I don't know if it's my Finnish mentality or the transparency, and I just want to be real and really tell what it takes. And I believe, because I've seen it with myself, my first goals in business were just getting my rent paid or like really low goals. I didn't really dream about much or like think that I could be able to build even $1 million business. Like that's never was in my mind. But still, like I was able to do that. And I'm just a regular person, like with a regular background and not even a entrepreneurship background previously from my family or like anywhere from, like I've built all that like network and everything myself now, and that's why I know that you are able to do this too. And this is the type of things that I'm going to tell you today that have skyrocketed my business as well as our clients' businesses. So what I've been struggling for years in the past was trying to figure out how to build a massively profitable business, like really get the profits out, because I was making sales since the beginning when I started my business, but it never became as profitable until last year. Actually, the year before that, like I would say now, well, it doesn't matter. But the thing was that I struggled for like the first couple of years in the business. I struggled making profits and I wasn't even able to pay myself a salary. And we needed to sell our car. And we had, I need to remind you also that I had a baby. Like I had this small baby at home and we needed to sell our car. It was like terrible time. I was really struggling and like thinking that, is this going to work? And what I did back then was that I tried to sell low ticket courses, so cheap courses on webinars, use spending money on ads and doing stuff like that. And like it really, like we got sales, like it was working, but it didn't work as well that we would have actually profits left in the company. So when I had this situation where the business was already in loss, about like 7,000 euros, so it's almost like $7,000, like it's not a big difference. So almost 10k down, and I was like really struggling to like figuring out, okay, now I need to do the change to actually get some fast results to keep going and actually continue the work with my business. Like I really had this mission. I wanted to help women achieve their goals, their dreams, and I had already like helped them a lot and like starting their businesses. And like what I had done back then was I could really like pay myself when I was only doing the social media management thing, like freelancing, and only expense that I had was my own salary. But when I started to think about business as something that I wanted to have the team, I wanted to have money to actually pay people to work in my business, that's when I started to struggle. And that's what I'm going to show you today, like what I needed to do in order to reach that point that the business is profitable and the business is actually growing, and it's growing and developing even if I am not there. Like that is the biggest thing that I wanted to do, have a team working on the business. And I can actually say happily that tomorrow I'm leaving to Nice in France, like in southern France, to go on a little holiday with my family, with my now 2-year-old and my husband, because I have a team who is going to be there taking care of sales, marketing, or clients, like everything. So I'm happy to say that I really reached this moment. And what I did in order to accomplish that, I'm actually going to see if there's any comments. Yeah. So I would really say that the things that I did in order to accomplish this, the first thing was that I avoided thinking that I need to have some complicated launch strategies or some complicated funnels or sales pages or ads too early when I didn't even had like validated my offer yet. So I didn't know if people are really willing to buy this, and I already spent money on ads selling this thing that I didn't know if it actually even worked or like I got clients to it. So that's what I did in the beginning. And also the other thing is that you might be now feeling and struggling with, like you are too afraid of asking premium price, even if it's like something that you know that you could, like, and others are already asking a premium price for it. Like there's like premium programs for everything. Like already there's so many coaching programs, trainings, and people are asking these high tickets like 5-figure prices of those. So even though you know that, it's not you who is able to ask that premium price. And I know that struggle, like I've been there, like I said. So the thing was what I needed to change in order to be able to make these even 15,000 euros or dollars in sales in 7 days. And there's 3 steps to going there. And what I'm going to be talking about today is that you need to create, the first thing that you need to create is a premium offer. So you can do it. If you're a coach or a service provider, there's a possibility that you can do that. And the thing is that you need to make either changes to your current offer or create a totally new offer. And now we are going to talk about creating, for example, 3K offer or 5K or plus. Like that's like easier, the more expensive it's going to be. Like I think that if you have the right mindset, you are able to do it even like one sale, 15K sale, and then that's it. But you can also start from 3K and try to get 5 clients with that price, or have it 5K offer when you would need only 3 clients in order to reach the 15K amount. And we have these experiences where our clients have gotten like 3 clients in 1 day. Like that's possible. So you don't even need the 7 days, but we need to have those days there because it can seem so surrealistic for somebody who hasn't done it before. Like I've closed 10K clients in 1 day, so it's a 10K a day. So it's definitely possible. And like one of the biggest lessons here is that like I want to show you that it's possible, for example. So that is the first step, but also now showing you the steps that you need to do in order to reach that goal. So the first step that I now said is that you need to make a change in your current offer or create a totally new offer which is priced in premium price point. So starting from $3,000 to plus more. And the second thing is that you need to have that you're going to launch it, and it's not going to be anything complex or anything really like hard or like anything like that, but it's just going to be you posting like, I'm looking for 3 or 5 people to join my new program which I'm currently like testing, or like something like that. Like I'm looking for 3 people to get this X outcome, for example. Like it can be that simple. So when you have the clear outcome for the offer, then you're going to be posting it and launching it to your current network, your current audience and followers, these type of Facebook groups, and what would be also like LinkedIn, TikTok, Instagram. Like you can use all the platforms. And I promise you, if you haven't done that before, or it's a long time that you've done it, it's definitely a time, and that is going to be really easy way to get people to say that, okay, I'm interested. Like you shouldn't be promoting the price or anything in the beginning or in the posts. Like don't tell that, because people can be really like intimidated by a high ticket price. So that's what we've noticed with our clients. Like when you're saying that you're testing something new, you're looking for testers or like beta testers for my new program, it's easier to get people to say that I'm interested. And that's all you need. And where you're going to be closing these people as clients, like this is going to be the third step. So there's only 3 steps. And the third step is going to be taking sales calls with those motivated and interested people. And even though they are probably thinking that, okay, she's testing something new and that's probably not going to be costing a lot, like when you get the conversation going and you get them on the phone, that is your time and the moment for you to actually close those people as your clients. And you can do it even though they didn't come there to buy something high ticket. Like you can do it. And for example, like I wasn't even going to tell you about this, but we have this amazing sales script where like you don't need anything else. You could just go with that sales script, and if you use that, you're definitely going to close some premium clients with it. It doesn't matter if it costs 3K or 15K, you're going to be like, we've seen, I think we counted that there's been over, I don't even remember if it was over 2 million in sales from our clients combined using that script. So that actually works. So if you are still thinking about that you want to have that type of script, that you know that it's going to work, it's going to convert clients, just book a free strategy session with us, with our expert team, and they will be evaluating if it's something that would work for you. So we don't even want you to get into our programs or anything if it's like we have choices. So like if we see that we can work with you and we are 100% certain that this sales script, for example, would work for you, then we are going to offer that for you. But not if that's not going to work. So like that's also one reason for our success in sales, because we have this super clear outcome, but we are also able to deliver it to our clients when they follow our process and use the script, and they don't like make changes in the script, because we can't really, of course, like provide any results if they do that. But if they follow that, then they're able to really get fast return on their investments, like really fast. Like I just had a call with one of our clients who got her investment back in less than a month after starting to sell with that script. So that is actually visible on my Instagram. So you can go to my Instagram and see that client interview that I did with our client. I'm actually going to link it to you. So it was done really like not a long ago, like I think it was like last week or so. So I'm going to look at the link so I can actually link it here. And this is me just spontaneously. I wasn't even going to be like selling anything like this, but like I just like I'm spontaneously just wanting to give you this value out, because I know that sometimes when you're struggling, you feel like there's nothing that you can do, and like there can be just one little tweak, like getting that type of like proven and tested and proven sales script in place, and then you're able to easily generate new clients to your business. So I just want to like give it that out there. It doesn't really it's nothing bigger than just taking your time to book the call if you want to see if that would work for you. But yeah, so the last tips that I would give you to get those 15K in 7 days, like let's actually recap what I already went through. So the 3 steps would be: make a change in your current offer or create a totally new premium offer, and it should be priced minimum 3,000 euros and plus. And then the second step is to post about it, like I'm looking for 3 people, I'm looking for 5 people to get this outcome that is promised in the offer, and you're posting that to your current network, your followers, your audience, in every single platform, even to this group, so that you can get as many leads as possible. And you are not going to tell about the price or anything, but you're going to convert those interested people to the sales calls. And if you need help, any help with this process, just book the call with us, and we are going to be helping you, holding a hand with you to taking this, actually helping you go through this and do it with us. But then the third part is to taking those sales calls, having the clear plan and script to like converting those people to your clients, and that's the way to get 3 clients really fast to your whatever program it is that you're hosting. But the last tips that I want to share with you is that get inspired by others, like other creators and also like other entrepreneurs who are really like killing it in the industry. Like I do that, like whenever I get inspired and I even buy courses, like I'm thinking like, why did I do that? Like what was it that I wanted to buy from that? Like I'm studying the message that they are using, I'm studying like what type of language they are using, what type of call to actions they are using, and that's how we can also implement those great things to our own messaging, our own social media posts, or like everything like that, or in our own sales process. And also try to help people with something that they already want and there's urgency for it. Like don't try to like create the urgency, but actually have the outcome be related to something that they already have the problem and they just need somebody to solve the problem really fast, and they just need to do it right now. And that's where when we see like the best results with our clients, when they have this type of outcome that there already is like urgency, and you don't really need to even like sell it. Like you can just talk about the problem and people are like, okay, how can I get in? How can I get your help to solving this problem? That sounds exactly like me. So now if you are like needing any help, any feedback from our expert team, like we have a team of experts in Smart Mentoring, helping our clients one-on-one, creating the premium offers, implementing the sales strategies to their businesses, scaling to 6 and 7 figures with a team helping you. Like you can have holidays and vacations, like I'm now having tomorrow, going to France. I'm super excited to going to Nice. I've never been there. And in the meanwhile, our team is going to be there working. They're going to be making sure that we are doing our sales activities, we are serving our clients, we are marketing and doing all the stuff that is needed to be done. So that's what we help also our clients to do. And that's why I really recommend you to book the free strategy session with our expert team member to see and evaluate your situation. And remember, like, we don't even offer you any of our services if we can totally see that we can't work with you, because we want to be sure that we actually can deliver these results to you. But of course, like all of our clients, they need to do the work themselves. But what we can do, like we can help with everything that they need to have in place in order to get these kind of results. So that's what we do. We help you to give you all the templates, all the sales scripts and everything. But most importantly, the emotional help and support and the group around you, because we have this amazing community of premium coaches and service providers who just boost themselves, like post these questions and answer and help each other out in our community. And also we have weekly, like several calls every single week where you can join and get some emotional support as well. So I hope that this is something that if you find interesting, you're really like not hesitated to just book the call and see if that's for you. Like there's no commitment other than just showing up on the call. Like that's what we don't appreciate, if you book and then don't show up. But yeah, I hope that this was valuable and you got some help. If there's any questions, just don't hesitate to write them in these comments. Also, I'm going to make sure that my team is also seeing this, and if there's anything later this week, if you're watching this in replay, I will be answering, or our team will be answering them, because I'm going to France. I'm excited about that. But yeah, thank you so much, and see you next week. Actually, I'm going to be hosting the live. I haven't really decided the next topic yet, but I will be hosting it next Tuesday at the same time, but actually 15 minutes later. But I'm going to post the event, or somebody actually from our team is going to be posting the event on this group, so you can see that. But yeah, see you later. Bye bye.